A world where nature's delicate balance hangs by a thread is no longer just a possibility, it's happening now. Gene drive technology is advancing rapidly, but with it, imagine a single engineered gene spreading through a population like wildfire. It sounds revolutionary, but what happens when that fire burns out of control? The very fabric of ecological stability could unravel, leading to devastating consequences. One day, you could wake up to find a vital species in your local ecosystem vanished overnight. The ripple effects would devastate food chains, plunging entire communities into chaos. This is the distant threat. It could strike right in your backyard. So why is this crucial issue being ignored? The excitement around gene editing has overshadowed its alarming implications. Scientists are racing ahead, but are they considering what we might lose? Once unleashed, a gene cannot be contained. Consider a farmer thrilled to plant pest-resistant crops. Initially, it seems miraculous. However, as a neighboring species that depended on those pests begins to decline, the farmer's bounty could turn into barren fields, triggering chaos in an intricate web of life. The risks of unintended consequences are escalating. What if a gene intended to eliminate a pest inadvertently spreads to a beneficial species? The stakes are high, and the potential for irreversible damage looms large. But there's still a chance to change course. Awareness is our first line of defense. By engaging in discussions demanding transparency from researchers and advocating for ethical guidelines around gene-drive technologies, we can steer toward a safer future. As we stand on the brink of this genetic frontier, we must reflect: will we prioritize innovation at the expense of our natural world? Or can we forge a path? Your voice matters in this urgent conversation. Let's ensure that as we explore the frontiers of science, we don't lose sight of the delicate balances that sustain our world. What if I told you that even small changes in our genes could have disastrous effects on entire ecosystems? It might sound like science fiction, but it's happening right now. Gene drive technology is advancing rapidly, and the warnings are becoming more pressing. Many of us believe that scientific progress is always beneficial, yet there's a hidden risk that could disrupt the balance of nature and create unforeseen chaos. You might be thinking, isn't this just another exaggerated story? But there's much more to consider. Imagine a world where engineered organisms spread their modified genes throughout a population, altering entire species and ecosystems. This is the distant worry. It's happening today. Take engineered mosquitoes designed to resist diseases. At first glance, it seems like a breakthrough, but what if that breakthrough leads to serious consequences? As we delve deeper, consider the delicate connections within our ecological system. Changing one species doesn't just affect that species, it sends ripples throughout the entire ecosystem. You might not notice the effects immediately, but fire accumulating ready to surface. Picture this: a farmer relies on local pollinators to grow crops. What happens if gene-drive technology introduces a new pollinator that wipes out the native one? The farmer's livelihood could be jeopardized, and the local ecosystem would suffer. These scenarios aren't merely theoretical, they could soon become our reality. The stakes are high, as gene drives could impact entire food webs. Predators, prey, and plants are all interconnected. When one part of this web is altered, the entire structure can collapse. Before jumping to conclusions, we must ask, can we find a balance? Researchers are exploring ways to use gene-drive technology safely, but maintaining ecological stability requires careful thought. This is just about making advancements, it's about being responsible. As you reflect on these ideas, consider the weight of the choices we make today. The hidden dangers of gene-drive technology may not be immediately visible, but they are present ready to challenge our understanding of nature. So as you think about the world around you, ask yourself, what do we want our future to look like? The decisions we make now will resonate for generations to come. Stay tuned, stay informed, and navigate this complex landscape thoughtfully. Imagine a world where entire species vanish overnight sounds like a sci-fi horror story, right? Yet, this unsettling scenario is becoming increasingly feasible thanks to gene-drive technology. You might see it as just another scientific advancement, but what if I told you it could shake the very foundations of our ecosystems? Many people are blissfully unaware of how this could disrupt the delicate balance of nature. Let's dive deeper. Gene-drive technology allows scientists to alter the genetic makeup of organisms, ensuring that specific traits are passed down to future generations. It sounds revolutionary, but have you considered the consequences of releasing these modified organisms into the wild? Take genetically engineered mosquitoes designed to combat disease. At first, it seems like a major win for humanity. But what if these mosquitoes outcompete their natural counterparts, leading to unexpected declines in other species? Think about the birds that rely on them for food. It's a chain reaction just waiting to happen. Now, picture this: you're hiking through a vibrant forest, but suddenly you notice fewer birds chirping and the flowers losing their color. You might not connect the dots, but gene drives could be behind this change. Once these modified organisms are released into the wild, there's no turning back. Still not convinced? Consider the agricultural implications. Farmers might use gene-drive technology to create pest-resistant crops. But what if those genetic changes spread to wild plants? We could end up with superweeds or pests that evolve to evade any pesticide, leading to a crisis that no chemical solution can fix. The tension is rising, isn't it? With every innovation comes a trade-off. The very tools intended to protect our environment could become